So events are still one of the main channels for a lot of companies, but I think that most of the companies are really not using as best as possible these events. And it's not because they are not attending or they don't have the good marketing material, but because they have a list of companies, a list of people attending, and they are not reaching out to them beforehand to get meetings or after the event if they couldn't meet. So for example, there are events with 5,000, 7,000 people, and it's impossible to talk with everybody. It's impossible in the event to find relevant people, because let's say from 5,000 you only want to talk with 100, 500, so it's difficult to find them. The best thing to do would be to see in your event if there's a directory of people, directory of companies, and scrape them, filter them. So let me show you how to do it. For example, at this event, there's a profile with the name, the job title of the person, and the company they are from. There are also more elaborate profiles, like my profile, for example. Also the name, title, name of the company, text here of what I wanted to talk about, my LinkedIn and website. So you could manually get that information. You could reach out to everybody here, filter them, but there are, let me show you, 7,000 people around. So let's put this in 120 people per page, almost 50 pages. So yeah, there's around 6,000 people here in the directory. It's pretty difficult to filter them. So what we do here is we use instant data scraper. As you see here, we're going to have an Excel file. We can download or copy this information, and we have the name of the person. We also have relevant information, the title, the company name, and we could then get this data and take it into Create. So this is how it will look like. You get the full name of the person, and yeah, we want to divide it into first name and last name. We use formulas for that here directly in Create. For example, we get the text here, the job title and the company name, and we want to have them separated, of course, for our messages. So we use an AI agent to help us with that. Separated, you see here, company name, job title, and also using that information before, we are going to use Creagent to help us get the LinkedIn profile URL of the person, to also help us get the company website and company LinkedIn profile. And after that, we are going to get the emails of the person attending. We can filter if they are a good fit or not for us. So for example, filter if they are not a fit, if they are founders, if they are from marketing, from sales. So there are different factors that we can take into account. Also using a company research agent to know more about the company, what they do, if we want to reach out to them, making sure they are B2B, if they are BC, software as a service, other type of company, the number of employees they have, and also normalizing the company names to include it in messages, and doing more research like funding stage, like industries, and classify them with all of this information and dividing them. For example, feed you want to reach out to them via LinkedIn, feed you want to email them, and an off feed, yeah, of course you don't want to meet with them. So this is one example of how to build a list, and yeah, leveraging Create to get more information about the people there. You can scrape that, you can filter that, and send a message only to the relevant people, automated and sending them to sequencers like Instantly, like Smartly, or HeyRich for LinkedIn, for example. And there's another example here. In a Luma event, you also can scrape the people attending. The thing here, you're going to get the Luma profile, the URL, and the name of the person. So with the name of the person is not enough. So let me show you how we can get more information from that. So here I got that information scraped, and I have the URL of the person, the full name, and I use here, let me show you guys, Sculptor. So this is basically helping me building columns in the list, helping with data analysis, one of the new tools in Create. So I just said here to Sculptor to help me build a column in which I could go to the Luma URL that it's here, and using that, look for the information of the person in the URL. So some people have the name, some people have the job title, the company they are from, also the LinkedIn, the Twitter, the website. So as you see here, we're going to give it a LinkedIn, website, Twitter, Facebook, job title, and company as possible information to get from the link. So let me show you manually how it would look like. So for example, for me, I just have my name and my LinkedIn profile here. For the second person, she has here his name, his job title, his company, the website, and the LinkedIn profile. And for the third person here, she only has his name. So we, of course, with a name, we don't have a lot to do. But for the other ones, let me show you the response here. So for myself, you see my LinkedIn here, and yeah, there's no more relevant information that you could have from there apart from my name that we already have. And for this person, we have the company name, the website, the job title, and the LinkedIn, because he had all of this information there. And for the third one, as you see, for most of them that are in red, we didn't have information at all because they don't have that. Usually people don't have a very complete Luma profiles. So yeah, those are two ways, two different events, how you can get data, how you can research them further, get more data from these people. And from there you can build a solid list to reach out beforehand, and also with the ones you couldn't meet with, reach out after that and really take the most out of the events.